everybody, welcome to my channel, Maples Grove, and I'm going to be showing you a blend that I made when I first got this jar last year, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a herbal blend based off my spirit guide of the owl. Uh, I know it sounds cliche, but you know, there's some animals in the community that's kind of, hate the word, say cliche, but not everybody has an owl, not everybody has a wolf, not everybody has, you know, you know, has those animals. But I was born in the mid 70s, grew up in the 80s, teenager in the 90s. So back then, this stuff wasn't as big as it is now. But I will say, every time there was a documentary of an animal or what have you, and whenever I see an owl of anything, I would poke up. And I was blessed in my early 20s to find out um, what my spirit animal, and I had a hunch, and I had a hunch of like 3 of them, and after all the questions and everything else, the person said I have a owl, and I said, you know, what kind? And the person says, you're gonna have to find out yourself. That's something this person let me figure it out, and I did figure it out very quickly. And it is a snowy owl, and I will share a tad bit on that about the snowy owl at the end. So this bottle I got last year for Christmas. My husband thought it was a cool looking bottle, and he got it for me. And the first thing I knew I was going to do for it with it is make a blend for my apple. And I was thinking oil, but then as I look at it, by midsummer, but no, I'm gonna do an herbal blend. So this is, if you can see, it goes to about here. This is my very first time making a batch. I got these stickers from, this one I got from Etsy. These other ones I got from like Journal Say. This one's Journal Say. This one was from a batch that my husband got me. This one and this one got me a batch. They're not stickers. I had to tape them over for Christmas last year as well. But the sticker here was from Journal Say. This one's from a Etsy store that I can't remember. This one was from a craft store. So the beads and stuff, I got them at bead stores, a couple of years ago. This charm I got from the Witch's Moon box. So, and the twine I got from a craft store like Michael's or something like that. So this is what my bottle looks like, and we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through what I used. The name of it is the Tree Owl Blend, and as the name says, the name suggests, it's trees. So one is from the berries, one is from a shell of a nut. The rest, I think one is, 2 of them are leaves, one is strictly leaves, a couple of them are leaves and twigs, and the rest are wood shavings. So without further ado, let's go. So the berries the berries I use is Juniper Berries. I had to crush them up. I crushed those up in a powder. Therefore, protection to create a protective barrier against maleficent forces. Purification, cleansing, spiritual guidance, longevity, and strength for Juniper Berries. The hazel, I have hazelnuts, so you have to crush the shells. I use those shells and crush them up into a powder, and used the shells from the hazelnut and added to that blend. So the hazels for wisdom, psychic abilities, luck, inspiration, and creativity. Birch, I use that because birch is white with spots, white with black. The snowy owl has, particularly a female, has um, white with black specks. And what I like about the birch is that the birch on the black look like eyes. So it's all about psychic abilities, uh, clairvoyance, divination. That's also a thing of an owl. So birch for wisdom, psychic abilities, luck, and renewal. Oak for wisdom, luck, defense, and ancestor work. So oak, birch. The next one, cedar. Cedar. Those three are wood shavings I used. Cedar, psychic abilities, ancestors, and guides. The willow. Willow is very known for owl correspondence. Uh, I ended up having little wood chips for willow. Willow is for divination, adaptabilities, the moon energies, divination, protection, knowledge, intuition, spirit guides, prophecy, and healing. Hawthorn are also leaves, hawthorn leaves, defense, luck, wisdom, overcome challenges, obstacles, and manifestation. Mistletoe, I have a mixture of twigs and leaves, as well as a little bit of wood chips as well. So I got a mixture of all three of the mistletoe. Mistletoe is Pluto and Jupiter energies. Jupiter for luck, Pluto for dream work, divination, death, underworld, and otherworld. Both Jupiter and Pluto are both good for removal of obstacles, renewal, and transition. The maple leaves and twigs for the next one. I got those from my husband from the university he goes for classes for. He was near a very old maple tree. He saw a couple of some decent twigs. I think he brought home like 3 or 4 twigs. A nice chunk of the bulk that was on. All these were on the ground. Um, a nice chunk of the tree bulk and about 5 leaves. I used the leaves from the maple to add to the mix, and that is to the maple leaves are for release, transformation, abundance, love, money, communication, divination, prophecy, and dream work. Cedar, I don't can't remember I did cedar. I don't feel like stopping and redoing it, so just in case, cedar, psychic abilities, ancestors, and guides. I'm pretty sure I did it, but I'm just gonna repeat that just in case. Ivy, I believe, yeah, and this is the last one, Ivy. Divination, growth, inspiration, balance, harmony, binding, getting rid of negativity, prophecy, security, spiritual, inspiration, knowledge, luck, getting rid of and getting rid of things, blocking, um, used for protection, renewal, and revealing secrets. So all these are based off of, I want to do more trees and to correspond with the owl. And these correspondence does corresponds to the owl and the owl's gifts. So I will share with you a little bit of what owl brings. If you somehow have an owl into your dream, pops up, you have a physical owl popping up for a reason. Doesn't always mean it's your spirit animal. Sometimes it's just a message. They are very known for messengers. So owls keep seeing, they help see and bring things upon through the dark, helping unlock things have been hidden, help you to stand up for yourself. Some people don't know that one. Helps to spread your wings. Needing assistance with finding your independence so you can and may soar. When the owl takes flight into the dark, they know what lies far ahead, but trust that they will see what they need to when they need to. Owls can travel into the world of other. They, excuse me, I'm trying to think here. They they hold liminal space energy, allows the owl to facilitate to spirit communicate, be it with ancestors, other departed souls, angels, other guides, the universe, and deities. It helps boost your magic working with all phases of the moon. I know that. Helps with cloaking abilities, make you blend in, hence a form of protection. Hearing what cannot be heard, especially if you're being deceived. People who have owls as their spirit animals tend to freak people out a little bit. I've done it before, and people go, so they get a little, hmm. And I will end this with one little thing. Each owl, its own breed, brings out a unique energy. So in general, it's moon energies, it's the other world, it's you look up owl, you have a general idea. But each owl, different types of owls, bring out a uniqueness. And the one I have is a snowy owl. And what unique about them is that they live up in the tundra. Or sometimes you've seen news where they come down north, very north of um, the U.S. Michigan, Wisconsin, maybe up north of New York, up in Maine, that section, Ohio, possibly Washington State. Let's see, a little bit in Idaho, Montana, still very cold. But they mostly live out in the tundras, Alaska, Antarctica, possibly up northern Canada. Snowy owls do not. They make their nests on the ground, and they hunt. The tundra is night and day. 6 months of night, 6 months of day. Um, so with the snowy owl, not only um, they work at night, the moon energies. You also have the sun energies, based on their based on their yellow eyes, like the sun, as well as it's daytime longer over the tundra. So they have both energies of night and day. So you got that balance. So that's what I'm going to be ending this video with, and I hope you enjoyed it. And until we meet again, until we see each other again, which will be soon, I still have my show until November. And without further ado, I will see you guys very soon. And do not get lost in the grove trying to find your way home.